No. I'm not letting this one go.
No, medical grape.
Say hello. Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. No,
medical grape
is trash.
No, medical grape is great.
I would prefer medical cherry over anything. Not over anything, over medical grape. Medical grape is so aggressive.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
No. It wasn't. No.
It's so much better, like...
Incorrect.
No, like, I like medical cherry. I like medical grape. Medical orange, I'm up in the air with. I'm never...
When you say medical orange, are you thinking like the emergency, like, drink mix?
Like I don't know, like Airborne and shit.
Oh, yeah. Airborne's not very...
I'm not about that. But, like, the grape flavors, it could just be I really like grape flavoring.
See, and
I
that's
like grape
kind
flavoring a lot.
That's kind of odd. Like,
how is that odd?
I'm not a huge fan of a lot of artificial grape flavoring. It is just too aggressive.
No, I like it.
Like
Japanese grape sodas, I fucking love that shit. When you feel like chunks of grape in that soda, it's amazing.
But does it taste like grapes or does it taste like artificial grapes?
Well, those sodas just taste like grape.
Okay, see, that's different than like...
Yeah, but I like both. Like, I like both the artificial
fair.
grape and I like regular grape.
I think
I grew up with a lot of grape-flavored things.
That wasn't for me, for sure.
Like, the medical grape, I was always like, oh, I'm just, like, it's fine. Like, it's good.
Nah. I would rather a medical cherry than a medical grape any day. Like
you had that Dimetap shit, and I'm like, damn, this does just taste like candy. Inject it into my veins. It's got so much sugar, like, taste to it.
Yeah, it's got a lot, that's for certain.
Granted, it was, like, horrible for me.
Yeah.
Because Dimetap, the way it works is it dries out the body to, like, fix those cold issues. So, like, it was terrible for me.
Right. You know, because dryness does not agree with the Josh.
No, it does not. I remember I had like this terrible congestion once a few years ago, and it was like the first time I had Mucinex. That was the only time I've had Mucinex.
Because of what it does to you.
Yeah.
Mucinex doesn't work for me. I produce too much phlegm and mucus. Like, it sucks,
it's
dude.
So much.
It's so much. Like, you couldn't dry me out if you wanted to. I'm sorry, you just couldn't. You put a vacuum up there, I would just go forever.
So Darian's the least thirsty person, is what I'm hearing.
I'm like a solid medium of the road when it comes to thirst.
You drink a lot anytime we go to a restaurant. You go through like 3 glasses before the food even arrives.
Yeah. I mean, it's just habit at this point, kind of. I used to do that as a kid. So, do you remember Red Hot and Blue, the restaurant?
Yeah. Never went to one, but like...
So, they had like... So, instead of serving like your drinks in like a glass...
Yeah.
They would give you like... You know the pitchers they use to pour drinks for refills? They give you one of those as your drink, right? And that's just like, that was their baseline. And as a kid, I would always order soda, like a dumb child.
No, that's just a good choice,
I guess. But I would drink, like, it's a whole like grab with your fist pitcher of drink that I would consume upon sitting down before the food arrived. And that's how I've always been.
Yeah.
And I hate it because I've had to piss so much tonight because I drank so much water when we went to dinner.
Yeah.
Because I can't learn from it. It's like when I go to work, man. Like, I'll have my 1 cup of coffee on the way into work. No big deal, right? But then I'm at a crucial juncture point, maybe 20 minutes, maybe an hour after I start working. Do I abstain from drinking anything until like maybe having 1 bottle of water at lunchtime?
Yeah.
Or do I sip on the huge bottle of water I keep in my truck? And when I sip on the huge bottle of water I keep in my truck, it hits me like a freight train that I have to pee.
Okay, so like water goes through me pretty quick.
Right.
So if I know I'm gonna be in a location in which I probably don't want to be in a position where I have to pee, I'll just dehydrate myself.
I should do that. I bought sunflower seeds for that very case.
And if I know dryness will be a problem, I will grab some soda. I won't drink it that much, and I'll use that specifically for acetaminophen.
Fair enough.
So I don't get a dehydration headache.
Yep. Valid.
And that's how we do it.
It's a good way to do it. I just need to be smart. I personally need to be smarter about the choices that
Yeah,
I make.
if I'm going to class, I'm like, okay, we're just not drinking anything before class, and 20 minutes into class, I'll just take some acetaminophen.
Yeah. But it's just so tempting to drink things when there's availability of things to drink.
Nah.
I like drinking things.
Oh, no.
I enjoy it very much.
Yeah, but I hate going to use the rest. See, it's the reason why Pearl is the most relatable character in Steven Universe.
Okay.
Because it's like, when she talked about how, like, sure, food and drink is nice, but the thing that comes after isn't. I'm like, you know what? Facts.
Valid. Absolutely. If I could just not do those,
So, like, the
be
tier
good.
list for, like, relatability in Steven Universe is, like, you have Pearl, Petey, and no one else is relatable.
I don't know. Vidalia seems
No one
pretty
else is relatable.
Vidalia seems pretty relatable.
No, she's just hot. There's a difference.
Like I said, relatable.
And I'll give Greg that he looked cute in his prime.
It's true. He was a
The
cute...
flashback episode where
He
Greg
was
was
a
like,
cute fella, huh? And then if, you're a manipulating, gaslighting bitch, Rose Quartz is super relatable.
You can also put Amethyst there as well.
Right there.
Let's go! Steven Universe also taught me that two Filipinos in a trench coat is a black woman. So...
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No. Two Filipinos in a trench coat make a black woman. Hell yeah. That's blessed.
Right?
Oh my
Well,
god.
it's like Garnet, I think Spinel, and like one other gem are the only gems not voiced by Filipinos. Like, I think White Diamond and Yellow Diamond aren't Filipino, if I remember correctly. But I think like all the other diamonds are. I mean, all the other gems are.
Interesting.
Like all of them. It's like...
And Bismuth too?
What?
Bismuth?
Oh, I don't know about Bismuth, actually. I forgot she was a character.
Right. You have business. You have the one who's like a fairy that has like the tear drop.
Yeah, like most of the, like all of the main ones you think of are all like Filipino. Your Amethyst, your Bob, your Ruby, Sapphire.
Right.
Peridot. I even think Jasper might be, but I might be wrong about that. But I remember just like seeing a screenshot, like here are all the voice actors, like all the like a bunch of the voice actresses, and I'm just like, that's a lot of Filipinos. Wait. Like...
Well, you know how Rebecca is with her
Well, apparently, like the
Asian
biggest
culture,
export entertainment-wise out of the Philippines is singers.
Interesting. That's kind of cool.
It's a little weird, but
People sing in the Philippines, I guess. You
Yeah,
should
but-
sing, Josh.
no, God no. Something like that, because even like Journey replaced one of their members with a Filipino or something.
Probably. I think it's the lead singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them. Yeah, I saw him when they performed. I've seen Journey.
My parents were like really excited about that because they used to listen to that singer when they were dating in the Philippines. Like
That's
they would go to
wild!
like the bar that he performed at.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
So when they saw that he was chosen for
I
like
love
to do that,
that.
they were like, "Oh my god!" So like they went to like the first concert they did over in America
That's really cute, actually. That's adorable.
or something. I don't know. Thanks for our TED Talk. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for coming to our TED Talk. Bye.
Time to end the episode. We're quiet for a few minutes, both staring at the pile of tumbleweeds. She seems okay. I crouch in the dirt, patting my head in my hand, putting my head in my hands.
I did forget what we were doing here for a second.
We're like doing a training arc.
Yeah.
I think she just had an embarrassing moment and acted awkward about it. I do it all the time.
You piss on the side of the road.
I always go around to the side of the road stripped down to nothing and piss on the sidewalk. It's liberating.
I can only pee if I get completely naked, says TJ. I have to take off all of my clothes to go pee.
I don't say anything. Chase, are you okay? I shake my head silently. It's not that bad. We can do this. I sigh, deciding whether or not I'm actually gonna leave TJ, then come back when it's not as hot. That's when I hear running water. I look up to see a grinning TJ at the corner of the house, holding a green hose. Water trickling out of the metal-capped end. Thought I forgot about you and water. Remember, every 15 minutes at least. Despite my bad mood, I can't help but smile a little at his continued enthusiasm. I stand up and walk over to the hose, taking it from TJ and letting the icy water run over my head while he looks on approvingly. I have to keep myself from moaning at the at how good it feels. Once I'm done, I look back at the pile of tumbleweeds. So, what are we supposed to do with all these? She didn't tell us where to put them. Well, just throw them off to the side. The wind will pick them up.
That's why they're tumbleweeds.
The winds will pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
That's how that works, right?
Yeah. The winds.
The wind.
The windy winds.
So we set to work. Janice has at least left gloves for us, so we didn't have to worry about anything sharp going through our hands. That's kind of nice. I still get poked through my shirt, or even the face if I pull one out awkwardly. TJ, I can't help but notice, is a lot faster than I am. It's because you suck, Chase.
Because you suck.
He's working at a quick and steady pace, and not caring at all when a tumbleweed hits him in the face. I get a few more messages from Leo asking where we are, because he cares and is a gentleman.
Yep.
When I tell him, he doesn't reply. Soon enough, I'm sweating buckets. Dark circles form under my arms. Arms? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's sweating under his pits.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Pit sweats.
And why didn't you just take your shirt off? And around my neck.
Because he's self-conscious.
Whatever. It's TJ and a woman watching. Like,
literally couldn't matter less.
Right? 10 minutes in, and I have to shake off my shirt, letting it hang on a rusty metal outcrop under the window. I notice TJ giving me sidelong glances after I do. I grin at him. What, enjoying the show? TJ jumps. What? No! TJ quickly nods, looks away after working fast. Working faster than ever on the tumbleweeds, which are already half gone at this point. I notice he's got a few sweat stain patterns as I did.
Yeah, happens when you're hard at work, except if you're me. I don't get pit stains when I sweat.
I don't sweat a lot. That I've noticed anyway. I also don't work. So
You know?
anytime manual labor is involved, I somehow always manage to pawn it off on someone else.
Should I get you to come help me move?
Oh God, no. Look at so like I would go, right?
Uh-huh.
And somehow I would manage to get like Ash to move the boxes for me.
Facts. You'd get him to walk underneath the box, and then you would like tie the strap around it, and then like, all right, take this outside. Facts. This is facts. That's what happened.
It's a talent for sure. Because I would do that all the time with my sister.
Yeah.
Where, like, I would somehow pawn off the majority of manual labor onto her.
It only made her stronger, right?
I guess. Like, we would be working, and then somehow I'd be like, I think you should do this. And I'd somehow manage to abuse that to the point of, like, she's doing the majority of the work.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It is what it is. Hey, you can take yours off, too. It feels really good. TJ stops and pants for a while, staring at the rest of the tumbleweeds. I mean, might as well do it now. We still have a ton of the wood to move after this. He flicks his ears, and I can see him blushing. Are you embarrassed? Didn't you shower naked with the other dudes at school? Well, yeah, but... But what? TJ huffs, and finally pulls his shirt off, forcing a smile as he goes around to hang it up next to mine. I notice that he does it with the crossed arms, the way girls do.
He doesn't even have nipples.
Right? There, happy. What's with you? And being all weird about having your shirt off. You were the same way this morning. TJ sighs. I was trying not to make it weird, but you two were just staring at me when I opened the door. I laugh, and TJ puts his hands on his hips. Just remember that when we're done, we're going to have to check our torsos for ticks too. Oh yeah,
Ticks are the worst.
Yeah.
I hate them.
I don't like looking at them. Like, they're one of, like, the creepiest, like, they're in the insect. Is it Insect Kingdom?
Yeah. Because that would be the kingdom. Kingdom. Insects, mammals, reptiles, right?
Wait.
Kingdom is the...
Yeah, mammal is a kingdom, right?
Yes, so insect would be a kingdom.
Yeah.
Right.
They count as insect, right?
Yeah. I'd call it tick-a-bug.
Yeah. But I mean, like actually, like, science.
Yeah, no.
Like, categorizing.
Yeah,
because, like,
I'm just
spiders
saying, like,
aren't insects, right?
Not... They're arachnids.
Is that a
But does that fall under the kingdom of insect?
Is that a phylum? That's the one underneath of kingdom.
Yeah. It's kingdom, phylum, class, family, order, genus,
No.
species.
It's kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had Mr. Hypes.
I know you had Mr. Hypes.
Drilled that into our brains, but you know what? That was a funny thing.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, I had him for block 1.
Morning. Kingdom, phylum, class, family, order, genus, species.
No, it's order then family.
Kingdom, phylum, class.
Order,
Family.
family, genus, species.
Okay, yeah. I didn't have Mr. Hypes. So.
No. That means you didn't also see his stupid dance for growth mitosis cytokinesis.
I was made privy of it. Growth, mitosis, cytokinesis.
Yeah. So I showed my sister that, right? And she thought it was like fucking hysterical. And she brought it up in her college biology class.
Yeah.
And she did that for her college professor, and her college professor like gave her extra credit for the upcoming test because she thought it was so cute.
That's so good. Did your sister a solid.
Right?
So proud.
That dampens my spirits. Man, this sucks. TJ pants quietly for a few seconds. It is a little hot. Don't say a little. Don't you fucking dare. So you do admit this was a bad idea? No, I mean, maybe. But at least we'll have the evening to do something once we finish, right? He smiles at me, hopefully.
I'm gonna not hang out with you for the rest of the week because you made me do this, TJ.
Right. That does brighten my mood a little. Want to go to the diner? TJ smiles before bending over towards the tumbleweeds again.
Friggin' Janice better comp our fucking meal for doing this for her.
Oh god, right? Yeah, sure. I was wanting to try. I jump a foot into the air, almost falling into the tumbleweed. Go, go, go! TJ is off like a bullet, running away from the pile in my direction. Confused, I jump out of his way, then follow him around the side of the house as I look at where he'd been standing. I didn't see anything, but his reaction is enough to get the fur standing on the back of my neck. TJ comes to a stop towards the front of the house. What the hell? What happened? I finally catch up to him, panting under the heat. TJ's gasping too, but probably more out of fear. A tarantula! A reflexive shiver runs up my body, and I wring my hands out. No! I'm suddenly very conscious of everything around me. All the little twigs and branches of the sagebrush are looking like spiders. Are you sure? Yes! TJ's voice is high-pitched and squeaky as he shakes his hands.
It's gonna go crawl into Chase's shirt and make its nest there.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
He's laughing to himself nervously. I was reaching down for another one, and then when I touched it, it moved, and it was a giant freaking spider. Okay, I really hate how in the English language
that happens.
2 words
like that.
Yeah, I hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks so awkward to read.
It does, absolutely.
It is what it is.
Because I mean that's proper like punctuation on it too. Like there's no like comma or anything there to tell you.
But I want there to be like a comma or something.
Right. When I touched it, it moved. Yeah, there's no when I touched it, comma, it moved, and then you don't continue on to the. But that's the proper way you do it. It's awful. It's terrible. I agree.
TJ must be really freaked out because I rarely hear him use that word. What word did he use?
Freaking.
He used what? Freaking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's. My phone.
Oh no! There it goes. What have you done?
It's at like 40% battery life.
Mine's at 23, baby.
Why do you let it get that low?
Well, you see, Josh. You see.
Weren't you driving? Why didn't you just have it plugged in?
I did.
My god.
It only got up to like 50-something% by the time I got here.
Oh my god.
Well, because like, so my port has a really hard time of keeping the the charger in it.
Just get a new port.
I can't. So when I went to get the phone screen fixed the other month,
yeah,
I asked them to see if they could reseat or fix the port
or
replace it, and they're like, yeah, sure. But then they told me, well, on this model of phone, that's actually not a repairable or replaceable part of the phone. So they reseated it as best they could in the spot.
You know what that means? Just get a new phone.
I mean, probably. I've only had this one a few years though, so I'm trying to not
squeeze out as much as possible.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it was expensive. I always buy my phone. I don't buy my phones like from a like a dealer or whatever the fuck. Mm-hmm. I buy mine sort of not secondhand.
Black market.
Yes, meaning my friend Andre.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That was the first black name that came into my mind.
Okay.
Anyway, no, I buy them on Amazon typically.
Oh, okay.
And I just whatever. But
that's reasonable.
But last night when I plugged it in, I did the thing and it said it was charging. But when I woke up, it must have jimmied out at some point during the night. So my phone was only at like 60% when I woke up, and then it proceeded to be on TikTok.
Can't you get one of those batteries that works on like the ports that you just put on?
What do you mean?
Like the circular
Oh
chargers.
yeah, like the wireless charger.
Yeah.
I should buy one because my phone is capable of wireless charging. Just haven't done it yet.
Well, that's a good thing to invest in.
I think so. I'll probably do that soon.
We both stand there for a minute, and TJ looks towards the back of the house again, biting his lip. There's something a bit off with the way he's acting, though. Maybe a little over-exaggerated? I narrow my eyes. Is this another prank? No! TJ looks back at me and shakes his head, his eyes wide. It was right there. It's probably still there now. Dude, you better not be joking around with me on this. It's gonna make the rest of today so much worse. He shivers again, and I'm still suspicious. TJ could be a good actor when he wants to be. It was definitely a tarantula. The front door suddenly opens, and Janice pokes her head out. Oh my stars, what are these two handsome young men in my yard where?
Bitch, where?
The old coyote comes out, looking us up and down, especially TJ. She likes them Twinkie. The lynx notices and grips an arm with one of his hands, as if trying to cover up under her gaze.
I'd call her a cougar, but she's a coyote. Ha ha! Yeah.
And what's all that hollering? I frown at the old coyote's forwardness. I look at TJ, and he doesn't say anything. TJ saw a tarantula. Janice claps a paw to the side of her face. Well, I'll be damned. A blondie? Maybe. I've never seen one before. Well, they're all over here. You just never see them because they only come out at night. Janice shields her eyes again. This time of day is too hot for him. Was probably a huntsman. All this talk about spiders is making me want to go walk the fuck back to the motel right now, where there's probably several in the pillows. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. TJ mumbles next to me, but I don't think Janice hears him.
I mean, a spider's a spider, bro.
Yeah.
You don't need to. It doesn't need to be a specific kind for me to want to be far away from it.
Spiders are terrifying.
If it's got 8 legs and crawls around, I want to go the opposite direction of where it is.
Right. I really hate the spiders that are like bird hunters.
Like, what the actual fuck? You're supposed to eat smaller insects, not fucking birds. What are you doing? God, just thinking about that shit.
I'm just like, oh no, that's not the part of the food chain I thought existed.
Not even a little bit. But they're mostly in Australia, right?
Something like that. They're like in jungly areas, right?
Yeah, look good for me. Never gonna have to go there.
Yep.
And Australia, we'll see. Maybe, probably not.
Nope.
I'm good.
What do they have other than like?
They've got cute
kangaroos.
They've got good accents.
No, they don't.
They really do.
Nope.
It's one of those that definitely like gets me in the soft spots in my heart and soul.
Like, okay.
I love me a good Oxy accent. That was not the right one. I'm sorry. Hold on, let me think.
Hold on.
There's so many accents. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, it's just funny when they go like R&R. They say R&R. R&R, what are you gonna do?
I don't understand. You just wanted to. I just wanted to let you two know that I made some lemonade and I have some cookies in the oven too.
You're gonna give me cookies on a hot day, woman.
Wait, are you the kind? Wait, it's cookies though. That's an all temperature food.
It is for sure.
Would you say no to it on a hot day?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, see, fuck you. TJ forces a smile onto his face. Aw, thank you, Janice. She grins at him. You are just the most adorable thing.
Mm.
That's a word. She moves. I guess like adorable does like more than anyone else. Like attribute like the features that TJ has. Like people would use the term adorable for.
Probably so.
So like I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kudzu's far more adorable, but like
would definitely give him a smooch upon the head.
right,
A little scruff on his
right. Scruff. I mean, obviously the most adorable character is of course Leo, but
what if you can only have one attribute though? Is he not hot?
well, like they all like attribute towards Leo because he's great.
But no, he could only have one.
I mean, I'd probably call him hot. Like he kind of just is.
Okay.
But like I would also call him adorable.
Kind of just is.
Kind of just
so you can't. It's just his state of being. You can't really call him hot. He just exists that way.
Right.
It's not.
But he is also really adorable.
It's not objective. Him being adorable is objective. Okay, Josh. Sure. Okie dokie.
No, he's got a cute smile.
I mean, it's
He's
true.
He's got those rounded features. He's adorable.
You could just pinch his little cheeks.
Yeah, I wouldn't call them little.
You pinch his jowls.
Yeah.
He's a dog. He has jowls.
She moves forward to pinch his cheek roughs, and somehow he manages to stay smiling while he does it. Finally, Janice bustles back inside as I give TJ a long look. You have something to say?
No.
Okay.
Didn't have anything to say.
Okay. He throws his hands up into the air. I'm not lying. You're sure you're not? I can see him turning red under his fur, so I leave it for now. We look around for a while, and we can't find any trace of the spider. Getting back to work is difficult, and I keep jumping at the sight of anything long and spindly.
Which is kind of tough considering he's working on tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
Which, there we go.
When you're clearing out tumbleweeds is everything. On top of that, I see several smaller spiders, and every time I do, I jump and run a few steps away before I can try to shoo them off. TJ recovers a lot faster, though, and pretty soon he's tossing out tumbleweeds at the same pace he was earlier. This makes me even more suspicious. Anyway, it's not a bad sight. TJ's way more in shape than I am. The tight muscles in his back easily standing out and gliding under the fur. I catch myself staring several more times, and I'm pretty sure he does too. Once he's almost finished, I have to straighten up, pushing my hands into my lower back to make it crack. Sore? A little bit. TJ tosses out one of the last tumbleweeds before walking up to my side. Does it always hurt? He puts a hand on my lower back and starts sliding it around. Not really. Just when I'm bending over and stuff. He's quiet for a moment, teasing through the fur on his back. I start to blush, but that's when he applies some pressure in my muscle. Up to a muscle. I grimace and arch. Wow, that's stiff. I hiss and try to writhe away, but he puts a hand on my shoulder to hold it in place. He giggles. Hold still for a second. Well, when you're digging in like that. That's because you're all tense. You're all tensed up. Just relax. I try to do as he says, even though it's extremely uncomfortable. So, otters are known for having bad backs. I know, my dad can barely move these days. Is that true?
The otters have bad backs?
Yeah, do otters have bad backs?
I really don't know.
What?
Oh my god. Are we gonna get an otter film?
Do otters have bad backs? there's not an immediate answer.
Right. So inconclusive. We'll say for the sake of.
I do like this headline of "Please don't poke the sea otters."
Oh, what if I want to?
I don't want to poke a sea otter. I want to grab its face and wiggle it around.
I want to grab its little peats, and I want to watch it bash something on a rock.
They do just grab things and smash.
Like, it's so funny watching them do it with ice. They just do it with ice. It's so good.
Right.
It's very good.
I kind of think that sables are cuter.
Sables are definitely cuter.
After seeing them once, I'm like, oh no, I can't go back. They got those bear limbs.
Yeah,
but those like small bodies.
They're the perfect combination of.
And I'm like,
ferret.
oh no!
I said ferret and bear.
It's like, oh no, it's cool. Look at these paws.
And their grunts are so funny. Ah, 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 ah. It's the best. I love them. They're very good.
We need to domesticate sables.
We really do. That would be so important.
It'd be cute.
Ferrets, your days are numbered. Sables are gonna roll in, and it's gonna be the best. Or you could get an ermine, which is like a white.
An ermine?
Yeah. It's like a white. It's basically kind of it's a type of white weasel.
How do you spell it?
Ermine. He's an ermine.
Look at these just like popping out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
look at his little fucking head. Look at his tiny ass little head.
What?
Yeah, he's an ermine.
I like when these kind of creatures stand.
It's really funny.
You're just like, oh, they stand.
There he goes. Well, they're so low to the ground. They got to be able to see. They got to be able to see somehow.
I know, but like most four-legged animals can't stand.
Not like
so like
that,
these
no.
little guys being able to do that,
And they're
it's like,
so skinny and long. Yeah.
Look at him.
He's a good. Ermines are pretty good.
Okay. That's terrible. Not the ermine though.
No.
I shrug. He still he still gets around. He just needs pain meds, which you don't want to have to rely on. My shoulder bumps TJ's chest as his long whiskers brush my ear. It's the short legs and long back. Rude. You have to bend over more than most of us. Keep a good posture, and lift heavy things with your knees. His fingers dance a little bit before pulling back. You'll thank yourself 20 years. Thank yourself 20 years from now when you're not in constant pain.
You think he's gonna make it 20?
He's not living another 20 years.
Jeez.
I put both my hands on my back, feeling warm and a lot more loose.
I need someone to do that to my fucking back, man. For
No.
real. What do you mean,
Actually,
no?
Yeah, just no.
I would need my back worked on.
Just be in pain.
My back is so tense. Ugh.
And I can see Chase in like Carl and Leo good ending, like living a fair life.
Right.
Maybe even Jenna's. Maybe that one. His days are numbered in Flynn's route. That man's too broken to continue living for much longer.
Facts.
Like,
This is facts.
so it'd be that way.
Yeah, true. True.
Hey, I actually do feel a little better. Great! I'm impressed with how much TJ knows about otters. He basically knows the same amount about all the other species, too. You're really smart. TJ ducks his head modestly. Oh, I'm just repeating what I've learned. I mean, I forget everything I learned within a week.
What a dumbass.
I do too sometimes. Just have to keep studying until it sticks. TJ looks around. Actually, I really wish you could lie down somewhere, and then I could give you a real massage. No, thanks. Not from you. That would be amazing. could give you one tonight when we're back at the motel. You sure? The thought had me feeling warm, and not just in my back. In my back. Of course. I mean, I did sort of drag you out here.
Yes, you did.
Don't worry about it. It's actually kind of nice. Haven't done work like this in a few years. TJ smiles back at me. It is, isn't it? He leans back and stretches, and I have to force myself not to stare at his arched torso. I think that's it for the tumbleweeds, though. I look a little forlornly at the pile of boards. TJ follows my gaze and gives me a sympathetic smile. Remember, with the knees.
Knees.
TJ says brightly as he marches over to the pile. We find out pretty quickly that while there aren't any tarantulas, the ruins of the shed are infested with spiders. Several of them black widows. Because they are actually dangerous compared to blondes, TJ goes to ask Janice for bug spray. Man, I find that, like, spraying spiders, like, that's not fast acting.
No.
Those things just sit there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, die faster.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like that with, like, wasp spray, too. It's not like you're spraying acid on them, which causes them to disintegrate.
That's what I want, though.
Like, it'd be quick and easy, but not
or
quite.
at least something that, like, shreds their wings at the same time as slowly kills them.
Yeah.
So they can't fly.
I suppose not, yeah.
That's what I want. I go back to water myself, again with the hose, letting the freezing water run down the sides of my head and off my snout. Fucking spiders. Fucking everywhere. I shiver again. I can't believe he said that around TJ. I've been uptight ever since TJ faked seeing the tarantula. I stand back up, letting the water run down my back and front, sighing at how good it feels. I hear the front door open and shut, and the sound of TJ's footsteps coming around the house. Looking down at still running hose in my hand, I smirk. TJ did start this little prank war, so I didn't feel too bad about what I'm about to do. I press myself against up against the side of the house, making sure there aren't any spiders first.
Oh, is he gonna spray Janice?
The second I see the lynx's foot stick out from the corner, I swing the hose up. My original intention was to had been to wet the front of his pants so that it looked like he pissed himself. Fortunately, he's too far away from the house, and instead he's left staring at me while an arch of water falls short of him by a good 3 feet.
Idiot.
He's holding stuff, but I don't take the time to see what it is before I press my thumb to the opening of the hose to spray straight into TJ's face.
Oh my god.
Good.
Blessed.
TJ gasps like he just fell into ice water and stumbles back, almost tripping. I laugh. Chase, what the heck? I finally cut the stream of water, revealing a furious, blinking and dripping lynx. In one hand is a broom, and the other is a plate of what used to be cookies.
Oh.
I'd eat the water cookie.
Off the ground?
Oh, are they off the ground?
Yeah, a place of what used to be cookies.
Oh, okay.
I guess they might still be on the plate then.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, if they're mushy, they're probably still fine.
Yeah. Have you never had the pure joy of dipping your cookie in water?
I don't do that. I don't feel the need to soften it unless I'm using milk, because I like the flavor.
No. So that's just a thing I did for a while when I went to, like, the art events. there was always like one of the art galleries would have a
Right.
like a display of like food and shit.
Yeah.
And like one of the first time I went with friends, I was biting into a cookie with a cup of water like rested like this.
Yeah.
So I bit into the cookie and like I lost grip of it, so the cookie just fell into my water.
Okay.
And I kind of just stared at it. And then I just picked it back up and ate it.
Yeah.
And so like the next month when we went to the event again, I then just went, tradition, and just started dipping my cookie in the water. And so ever since then, whenever we went to that art event, we would go to that gallery, and then we would all get a cookie and then dip it in water. And we called it cookie water.
That's really cute, actually. That's kind of adorable. I mean, I remember the last time we got together, you and I brought out the Ritz. I think you dipped that in water also.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
didn't say anything about it, but I just remember that you did that. I just kind of let it ride, Like,
yep.
Whatever.
They look kind of mushy now. Oh crap!
Idiot.
TJ drops the broom to examine his plate of cookies. He tips it to the side and lets a stream of murky, crumble-filled water slush on the plate. They smelled so good, too. We'll eat them anyway. I walk over and take the plate from him. Well, the ones on the top aren't so bad, just a little soggy. TJ wrinkles his nose, weak. Just throw them out into the desert. I'd feel bad if Janice saw. I pick up a cookie and take a bite. Oh, this is a lad.
Yeah, see, he knows.
Is a bit soggy on the surface, but it's warm and gooey in the center. TJ looks at me in horror. Chase! What? It's, tastes freaking amazing. Quit being so, uptight, and take a bite. I take another. Stop! What if, that's, irrigation water?
Irrigation water.
That makes me pause for a second, but I shrug. I swallowed water all the time when I swam in the lake. I wonder right after I saw that if I shouldn't be mentioning the lake around TJ, but he just shakes his head, making his way around me. If you start throwing up tonight, then we'll know why. But I'll have you to take care of me, doctor. I don't know much about actually being sick. He watches me anxiously as I take another bite. Still, it is really good. I point at the broom in the dirt. What's with the broom? TJ bends down to pick it up. Janice didn't have any bug spray, so she said to brush the boards off with this.
Thanks, Janice.
Amazing. I groan. I was thinking you could do the brushing, and I'll do the lifting since your back is sore. I groan. Don't worry. Janice says if we get bit to let her know, and she can take us to the hospital. Comforting. Yeah, listen, I'm sorry about all this. I didn't know it was gonna be so tough on you. I swallow guiltily. I'm mostly joking. It's really just how spidery it is. That's the worst part. I'll buy it dinner when we're finished, okay? I smile at him. I'm not hurting for money at all, but I know it'll make TJ feel better if I let him. All right, that's a deal. We'll end the part here, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff done. Ruined some cookies. Just got them wet.
No,
I guess.
made them better.
Okay, but what if it is like dirty irrigation water? I guess.
Look,
it'll
if there's anything I've learned from getting pizza from Pizza Hut, it's that the germs make it delicious.
Oh my god. Facts.
We'll see you around, everyone.